got over some of your pictures. I told you, we got his fingerprints. Do you have any idea the information you could dig up on somebody on prints? Yeah, it's quite astounding. You have no idea how interesting that is. It really is. And mind you, the person who did it, as I told you before, he's an investigator. That's what he does. He gives people prints. Yeah, he figure out exactly. Yeah, if you get your fingerprints in, you're screwed. This guy's got all kinds of access to all different types of databases you can get access to. That's why he was able to track down deadbeat dads. People not paying their child support. He can find you. We also have on your Facebook page multiple pictures of calling our company scams, ripping people off, false accusations against my company. We also have basically you impersonating a minister and collecting donations from Cash App and PayPal. Asking for donations. We do know that you're on public assistance and you are definitely and public housing, which you mentioned several times on your Facebook page, which for some reason now is gone. You removed the Facebook page. So, as I explained to you before, we reached out to your building. It wasn't hard to find you. You left your address directly on the letter. I guess he's that bold. He left it right on the letter. So, he tried to use somebody's name by the name of Mississippi Man. Mississippi Man is a fellow over in, I guess, Mississippi. I was able to contact him and send him all the information, let him know they'd be using his ABS forms handle to commit crimes. So he is aware of what's going on and what these individuals were doing. Mr. McAfee and also to Derek Williams. That's Derek Williams' full name. We're able to piece it together because he was breaking it up in pieces and trying to switch it around so no one can figure it out, but we have the full name. Monday morning, I will be in contact again with the building management of your building. So will my sister will be contacted. I told you my sister works for the city. You have contacted her building. She looked you up. She found exactly where you're at. She's going to reach out. I gave the information to building management, who I'm having a conversation with. Mr. Williams, I tried to explain to you about the situation that this is extremely serious. Once we do lay hands on you, we are going to file criminal charges. I already have criminal charges already filed against you, which I'll be transferring over your docket number. But she's going to file criminal charges. I have to file another additional set of criminal charges on Monday morning about the letters that you were sending to her home. Again, you cannot do this. It's considered to be cyber harassment and cyberbullying. This has now gotten you into even more trouble because now Monday morning, I told you that I basically have taken some time to work on some things I'm doing over here. And I like to give people a little bit of a chance to recover and try to basically go in a different direction, but you chose not to do so. So that means that we're going to push forward and now contact security. We advise to contact security and to contact legal on this problem. Let me explain something. This is why I don't show you everything. And again, I warned you on this. This is the information that we sent over to the building. I talked directly. And interesting about it, your building management has my last name. Yeah, interesting. Like I said, very nice person. Got a chance to talk to her, explain to her the whole situation, send out pictures, all the evidence needed. Now we have a file already set and ready to go to set out for the security unit in the building and also for legal. And it's interesting how I waited a little bit, and I'm glad I did because you sent information out to my sister. Now, my sister's contacting, and she threatened to sue. So now you got two people that are filing complaints against you back to back for you're aware in this building. We do know you are in the towers. We know that for a fact. They even mentioned you're in the towers. You're not on the other, you're definitely in the towers. So you're looking at only an eviction notice. You're also losing your benefits because she's also filing another complaint against your SSI and your food stamps, whatever you get at the end of the day, showing that you are committing criminal activity. Mind you, she works for the city. And just because you think at the end of the day that because she works here in Pennsylvania, they're connected. She can contact branches over there and get it taken care of. That's literally who you contacted. So when we figure out where you're at, and we will, in a matter of time, we're getting your information about your building, your address, everything. From there, I'm going to be filing an initial lawsuit against you. She's filing a lawsuit against you for contacting her. It's called cyber harassment. That's what the charges are being filed against you. They carry up to about 1 year to roughly 10 years. And you're looking about going there with no problem whatsoever. So let me show you exactly. When I show you stuff, I tell you, we talk to people in your building. We have contacted people in the building. You don't learn anything. So that's what I said. People like this, the opportunity to be in an establishment like that is, for him, is extremely rare. Because like I said, they usually do not take in men. They take in women. That's what they take in. This is who we reached out to. This is who we sent the report to. So I did contact you. You are in the building. We know you're in the towers. Your location popped up. They pinged your IP address. So the emails that we were getting were pinged back to your address, and it came up under a Comcast server. In that building, they use Comcast. And it came back to your computer. So now you have somewhere in the email accounts over 1,000 pings that were hitting the account of you constantly harassing us. We have you contacting us through my phone service where you cursed and carried on and acted. That's your voice right there, right? That'll be played in front of a judge. We have you contacting my sister and sending out letters to them. We have letters sitting here that have your fingerprints all over them. That'll be given to the judge. So you're roughly looking at maybe about good 20, 30 years in jail. And when we get done contacting them on Monday morning, she looked you up too, by the way. She went in and saw your address on the side of the, he left his address there again. Went there, got his address, looked it up, got the phone number, and I sent over the information, who to contact building manager, who to talk to the person who's on the case on this. We are also going to be contacting the legal on Monday, and we're going to be contacting security. So security is going to escort him out of the building. You can't be there. And if they don't escort you, they're going to file a class action lawsuit. So you're going to be removed. So what happens is that particular building, those public housing buildings, you can't go, you're in there like a kind of a probation period. That's what's kind of like a probation period. You're in there. You can't go on and carry on and do the things you would do in a normal household. Even if you did a normal household, you still run the risk of losing your house. But in there, they got strict rules and policies. It's very hard to get into these units. You have to go through some very security background checks and all kinds of stuff to make sure that they have right candidates in these buildings. If you make any mistake in there, you can be removed out of this facility. And keep in mind, because there's a waiting list for people trying to get into this place. Once you get a home or an apartment or whatever, you have a lease, and you're on a lease for that particular time. Now, again, it takes a while. You can break one of these leases easy. You can at the end of the day, but these are a little bit more different. These are a lot more different. These people have more of a check on things that you're doing in that building, as you would have more freedom if you were in other buildings. It's a program to give you the opportunity to get good housing and to be able to start and do something positive with it. Mr. Williams chose to commit crimes in the building. There are other people in this building who are working hard to do better in their lives, and this individual chose to do the opposite. So now, because the complaints we have against you and because you have been attacking our company, you got an eviction notice coming, and you will be removed off the property. From what I spoke to the nice lady over here, I spoke to her. Yeah, you are basically have violated their policy, and yes, an eviction notice will come to hand. So I'll be contacting her again on Monday. My sister will contact her on Monday. We have the letter that you sent over there. We're going to be pictures and emails, all that we sent over, and basically we want it pushed as fast as possible. We need you off the property.